March 29th, 2024. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. What are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to talk about Kansas City. We're going to talk about Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime, drugs, the homeless. We're going to talk about places where they deal drugs, suspicious activity going on. And we're also going to talk about, I think it was a 94-year-old man that got killed at the KU Cancer Center. And it was a hit and run. And these people are just, some of them aren't firing on all cylinders anymore. And you cannot reason with them. I'm going to read something that was on Kansas City 5's site where people were commenting on things. And I want you guys to listen to this. Now this sounds like something maybe the lefty side would say. It says, I'm going to repeat this, just what this says here. It says, shit, stop charging people to park at the hospital. Maybe they wouldn't be in such a rush to hurry out. So, whether they're charging, whether they're not, whether wherever this was at exactly in the parking area, it's the hospital's fault. You can't just run over people. Now, I did have a thing last night. If somebody tries to break in your house or pull onto your private property and you tell them to stop and you notify them stop and they don't, that becomes a whole nother story. And this bunch on my left side over here lives by me. They just keep on gnawing. This is where there was 11 people living in this house at one time. But got more footage. I'm going to hold on that because it's just more for down the line. So if somebody does try to come through here, I'm going to protect myself. My son's going to protect himself. If our life's threatened, so be it. But I want to get on with this because I'm going to show a whole bunch of other things here in Independence. I'm going to show some other things last night. After this incident took place when they tried to pull in my driveway and then they pulled right in next door over here. I mean, how smart are these people here? I mean, they try to harass, they're smoking their dope, they're doing their things, and then they pull in to where they're at. I mean, showing exactly where they're going. But let's get on with this about Independence and Kansas City. And I'm going to show a lot of things today. I went out at 12:30 last night, midnight, and I just wanted to see what was going on. I drove down there to the Bass Pro down there by Waterfall Park. Real interesting stuff. So let's get started and take a look to see what we've seen out there, crawling around the corners, all over in Independence here. Hold on. Okay, guys, I got 23 minutes on this video. Hopefully I can get all this in. Now, I went up to 47th Street, turned on Chrysler, and up here at 7-Eleven, this is 12:35 at night. Oh, well, I knew that there's a vehicle sitting on that outer end, sitting over here, like I say, sitting out on the outer end or sitting in the center. What always surprises me, though, even if they're sitting in the center, they never have usually a pump. They're not pumping gas. What are they doing? And sometimes they sit there for half hour, an hour. I don't know. I mean, how many convenience stores let people sit at the pumps when that's how they make their business? That's how they derive a lot of their money, and they also derive a lot of their money by the food inside. It just amazes me. But there's going to be a cluster of cars that's going to come down here. Oh, I stopped here and I waited because I wanted to see, this is at 12:35 at night. Why would there be a cluster of cars? Well, I used to go out and dance. And some of these people, they would drink pretty heavy and they'd drive. I would never drive and drink or anything. But they would get together and they'd get in a group and whatever. But also, like I say, there's groups over here. There are groups that are selling drugs, okay? Now, this is at 12:35 at night here in Independence, okay? There's going to be several cars that's going to come down here in a truck, and they're going to go down 40 highway here. I'm going to show that real quick. Now, what's weird, I pull into the parking lot because I wanted to get in behind because I just wanted to see what they were doing. We get about down there by where Strike and Spare is, and one of them turns around. Now, how many people, if they're going home at 12:35 at night, turn around? I don't know, guys. Well, let's see. Let's take a look at this real quick for a second. But off to the left here is a whole cluster of them. So I'm going to hurry this along because, like I said, I only got so much time. Now I'm going to get over here and I'm going to make a left, cut through a parking lot here, and come right back out. Because I want to see what's going on here. I mean, sometimes at night, this 47th Street, well, a couple of days back, between 2 and 4 a.m., we had over 200 cars in 2 hours go up. And you can see all those. Now, let me go back here. I want you guys to see this. Now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, it's like they've all been somewhere. Have they been at the bar or whatever else? So, I don't know. But are they dealing? Because they all sporadically go certain different directions all of a sudden. Now, this is at 12:35 at night. This truck's going to turn to the right. But watch off to the left here. There's one that's going to turn around and it's going to backtrack. Now, if you were going home, but was it maybe they seen my car and they seen what it was and they were a little concerned here. Now, let's watch. That car right there. That was way far up past. I mean, that's what, a quarter mile up the road from me. But he was in that pack. And he's turning around. 12:35 at night. There he goes. Man, that looks strange to me. But, you know, I did come across one police cruiser all the time I was out. I drove around for about 45 minutes. But I wanted to show that. But we're going to get on down here to Bass Pro, down by Waterfall Park. And I got to hurry because I got a lot to show. So hold on. Okay, I'm up here by Lee Summit Row. And here comes Independence across here. But I kind of wonder, you know, I don't think they'd been down there by Waterfall Park, because I'm going to show something I thought was kind of odd. So hold on. Okay, so I'm heading down through there. I'll hurry this a little bit. But what do we see over here? I see a white vehicle with its headlights on. Now, this is probably, I mean, now that, you know, like I said, I left out around 12:30. It's probably about 12:40 now. 12:45 probably. And now, guess what's sitting in this vehicle? A woman about 50 to 60 years old. Dressed up halfway. I mean, not dressed, but just normal clothes. But this was a nice vehicle. So we're going to go on around here. And then there was another vehicle, I believe, that was in the dark. Let's see. Oh, yeah. There's one hanging out there. Now, there is nobody in this other vehicle except this one woman. Now, we all know women that are 50 or 60 years old go to a park late at night. Well, she wasn't with a guy. I mean, you know, let's give a bit of, you know, should have been with a guy, then, you know, maybe they were making out or something. But, no. This is set in here for a reason. And I'm also going to show another location over on Nolan real quick, too, where there's another woman. It's about 50 or 60 years old, hanging out over by, I think it was in that Hawaiian, like, parking lot over there. And this is just almost at the end before I go back home there. Sitting in the parking lot. She was fairly cleaned up, too. What I mean, these don't look like just all, I mean, you know, the ones, a lot of them that sell the drugs, I mean, there's some of them, you got the heavy set ones out there that, you know, sell it and they're smoking their weed. But it's the other ones here with the fentanyl and the meth and the cocaine. These are the ones that are dressed up and they sell it. They don't use it. They sell it. So what's going on here? What do you guys think here about this? A gal 50 to 60 years old sitting in a dark park here at night at 12:40 at night past midnight in a nice car. But see, I've seen some of these people like this at this park where they're 50, 60, they could even be 70 years old and they're buying drugs. But there's also other ones that sell it. So, it depends if they're hooked. So this could be either selling or this could be somebody buying. But I got a feeling this is something like selling because I see vehicles, and especially ones like this, that go up and down all night long from midnight to about 4 a.m. And I don't know. Like I say, but I'm going to show that. Like I say, hold on. Now, this project over here, they had security. They got security driving around over there, but shoot, there's a fence all the way around that thing. It's like a fortress, too, on top of it. But they need to be probably driving around, though, because the way some of the things I seen last night, there's a lot of other stuff. So hold on. Okay, guys, now this is going on up here where you'd be heading I-70 up here. But you don't see it, do you, in the dark? See, I can see pretty good in the dark. And there's a guy over here. Let's see if I can brighten it up for you guys. Hold on. Now, this guy is a homeless guy. This guy looked like something like Saddam Hussein. You should have seen the beard that he had. I don't know. He was over there in that wooded part. I don't know, guys. Oh, but there's more. Lots more I'm going to show here. Hold on. So I go down here. I cut back up on I-70. Cut through this parking lot here where the old convenience store is. Because, back there, that's where they were hooking. I wanted to see if it was halfway cleaned out. And it was. Actually, you don't see nobody sitting at any of these pumps out in the center. They're either getting gas or they're not. And they're pretty much out of there. But this was a little strange here. But, maybe this guy was traveling through. But maybe not either. Because it had a lot of, you're going to see on the back end, look like a trash in that truck. I don't know. And he was sleeping in the truck, which I thought was weird because if he had if RV like that, why wouldn't he have been in the RV? I don't know. Now, when I come up here, you ain't going to believe what was behind me. Let's see if I can find that. Hold on. Okay, guys, now this is from my back of my dash cam when I went through their quick trip. But I want you to watch really close. Because there's another homeless guy. Looks like he's just in a daze. I don't know if he was on something or whatever. You just staring out into space. Now, just hold on. And he's right there. Right there. And he just looked like a zombie, man. Let's see if I can brighten this up. So hold on. Well, there's a better shot right there. Look at that. And he was just, he just was just like, I don't know, like a petrified piece of wood. I don't know what he was on, but man, that's in Independence here. This is right off of I-70 here, quick trip back area, as you guys can see. So, by now it's probably what, 12:45, maybe 12:50. But a lot of stuff going on, so hold on. Okay, guys, so now I'm going to go back down Nolan. Now, like I say, it's about 12:45, 12:50. See if I can get this to focus in a little bit better. Let's see here. Okay. Now you see this car right here? Now it's 12:50. It's almost 1 a.m. in the morning. This is where that gal, she looks like she's about 50 or another gal's about 50 or 60 years old. And none of these cars are junkers. All these cars look fairly new and stuff. This gal was halfway dressed okay too. Wasn't, didn't look like something, nothing cruddy or nothing. But she's sitting in the parking lot at almost 1 a.m. in the morning. Well, what are they doing? Now, there's selling these drugs like fentanyl, meth, and cocaine is a big business. And man, I mean, there's a lot of money that moves. So, I mean, you don't have to have the white guy, it's 22 years old, or the black guy over here, 22 years old. I mean, some of these people have been doing this stuff a long time. So I just found that really, really, interesting because I just thought, and I'm always looking to see who's in these vehicles if they don't have dark glass on them. Because I want to see if I can see their faces, see what they're doing. And this just look, and this is over there, that Hawaiian deal. And it's all the way to the end over here. Now you're telling me, well, I don't think there was anybody working in there coming out at 1 a.m. in the morning. And I'm sure if it was a woman, I mean, any woman, even if she was working in there, wouldn't have parked her car all the way out at the end out here. Because I mean, come on, guys, any body guy or gal wouldn't probably want to have to walk all the way out there at 1 a.m. That's just asking for trouble. But I think some of these are not just, these things are trouble right here. So hold on. All right, guys, I wanted to show that down there at Waterfall Park one more time. Because I just thought it was really odd. Two gals, 50 to 60 years of age, sitting in fairly brand new cars between 12:30 to about 1 a.m. in the morning. Certain locations where they know they can sell the stuff. Independence needs to keep looking. Jackson County Sheriff, Highway Patrol, because these people are very organized, and they are organized. I mean, you think about it. When I used to go down way back, down there by, down by the tool shed where all the bikers and all of them were, Doc Holiday's. And what bar monitors their parking lot and lets everybody see? So if the police pull in, what kind of bar is that, guy? What is that? That's where the Mexican bar is now down there. But I don't think that's ever changed hands. I think what I understood by one of the head guys that was running that down there said that the person that had that property would never sell it. They would rent it out, and change the name. But a lot of stuff moving here in Kansas City. So hold on, guys. And I wanted you to see this. I blocked everything else, but this was on Channel 5 Still Comment. See what that says? You can't make this stuff up. It says, shit, stop charging people to park at the hospital. Maybe they wouldn't be in such a rush to hurry out. So that justifies, they're trying to blame it on the hospital where they're treating people for cancer. That's the lefty bunch? Interesting. Well, isn't that interesting, guys? Well, it's just like them coming in here trying to come through on my private property here all the time. I don't know. But stand your ground, guys. Hold the line. And keep your eyes open and stay safe out there.